morning, everybody. Maybe I should say good afternoon already, huh? Okay, I know it's a long time, but today I will be glad to share with you the experience in Taiwan, what we do about the child care policies in Taiwan, especially in Taipei. So, okay, I will start. First of all, I will talk about the introduction, and the second, I will discuss about the woman employment situation and the child care needs in Taiwan. And the third will be we have different child care subsidized types. And the last one is the two models. One is the center-based, and the other one is family-based child care in Taiwan. Okay, I will start. Okay, introduction is pretty long, but the main points over here is based on the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. It proclaimed that the children's rights to become the legislative provision. And we do think that child care is not only the family parenting responsibility, but also the nation's duty. So as everybody says this morning, the trends of today, which is rapid urbanization, and the people come from agriculture to non-agricultural work, and from informal to formal shift work characteristics, and all of this it led the child caring to become a very important issue. So all of us emphasize on childhood education and child care. Okay, and from the OECD's points, it says the fairness of the child care strategies. Child care is a public responsibility and investment, and how to balance between parents' work and also the family life, and how to increase mothers' labor participation and the low birth rate. And what happened in Taiwan? In Taiwan, year 2000, the government proposed that Children's Human Rights Report, which is Reach Our Child Welfare regulated by the Convention on the Rights of the Child connotation. Okay. And the purpose of my study focused on these three parts. The first one is I want to know about the woman employment and the child care services. And the second one is what I say. We use different child subsidies. And the third one is two different models, family-based and center-based. Okay. Okay. Talking about the low birth rate, everybody mentioned about that today. But let us see. Okay, what happened in Taiwan? We do think that the low birth rate it is a big issue. It's not just the family's issue, but also the nation's. Okay, as you can see, the birth rate drops a lot. But in the year 2015, it increased a little bit. And I will tell you the reason. Maybe I can not tell you the cause and effect, but it really has some relationships as, our government did do a lot of things to help out the new parents. And right now, let me tell you about our birth rate. It's 0.9. It means a new couple, they will not really have, the average is not one child. Okay, so it means pretty low. Okay. What do we, get married women? Do we still work? How many hours we work per week? Let's see this one. Don't you think we work very hard? Okay. Weekly working is, a lot. Work as hard as you, over here. So compared with the OECD countries, we women work pretty long hours, and it is normal. Okay, it's not just for any kind of jobs. We work a lot. Okay. And how about the mommies with kids? As you can see, all the red letters, okay, numbers. Believe or not, all the moms with kids, do not care what their children's age. Almost 100 of them are working. Why? Because two-income families is very important, for us to survive. And one number is the kids under 3. The number is a little bit lower, don't you think? Yeah, less than half. It's because that's the part we do need more child care. Okay, next. And we figure out that the child care by parents drops in these days. And another thing is the nanny's child care increased. And another data is about over 50% women, they are still working in the labor market before their marriage until right now. And over 50% families are two-income families. Okay. And who are taking care of our kids? What the parents with kids we want? Well, as you can see that the double-income nuclear families and who also live in city areas are the ones who really need more child care. Okay. From here, you can see that 20 years ago, a lot of parents, they take care of their babies by themselves. Okay. But these days, right now, most of the parents, the parents does not really take care of their kids as more as before. And a part of that is, grandparents, what the grandparents are doing. In these days, grandparents help out more. It's because one reason, because the government also pays the grandparents if they have been trained to be nannies to help out for every month. Okay, so that's good. And another thing is, what I said, the nannies. Nannies, later I will say more, because all the nannies have been trained to be professional ones. They have been, home visit, and they have been supervised. They have been, they must be registered. So we know who are taking care of our kids. Okay, next. And about the parents, their socioeconomic status, you can see that the moms with higher educational levels, they do depend on the child care more than the lower ones. Okay, next. And for the formal child care, where we send the kids to, most of the kids stay in the nannies. Okay, so parents go to work in the morning and we send our kids to the nannies. And once we get out from our work, we pick up our kids. And some of the kids stay in the nannies for a whole day long until the weekend. And some very rich persons, they will let the nannies to come to work in their families. And some of them, they send the kids to the infant daycare centers. And the child care service, the definition of it is complement rather than replace the care of parents. So that means parents are still parents. We just help out. The duty is still parents, but we use different ways to help out parents. Okay. And two different models. One is home-based model, and the other one is center-based. And for the home-based one, okay, as I said earlier, the licensed professional nannies, all the nannies need to get the, over 126 hours training, and after that, they will have some, pass the exam. That's the national exam. And after that, there will be, home visit. So it is, we know where the nannies are, and we know their names, and we do know who the babies they are taking care of. And the other one is the relative nannies. That's what I say, the grandparents, if you want, you can take care of your grandkids with money. Okay. And the other one is center-based child care. This one is children age under 2 years old. And it can be separated to long, whole day long, half day, or temporary. And the temporary, depending on your needs, just for a few hours. And how about for the disabled kids? Yes, we do have the special care for the disability kids also. And this is very important in Taiwan, the BOT style, which is, the government will pay for the equipment for the opening. And they also will pay a part of the employee's fee. And a lot of NGO groups will help out. That's what I will share with you for my university. We do this with the government, with the Taipei government. Okay. And except the BOT style, the other ones are the private ones and the public ones. And the tuition fee will be totally different. Usually the private ones are more expensive, but the public ones are, much cheaper. Okay? And about the different child care subsidized types in Taiwan. About subsidized, I can divide that into two parts. One is give them money directly. Second is give them services. Okay, let's see what we do. Okay, according to the Social Welfare and the Family Affairs Department, depends on the operational guidance for children and youth welfare service subsidized. It can be divided to where the money to go to. One is to people directly. The second one is go to non-government organizations or groups. Okay. And the allowance, the money, where the money come from two parts. One is from the central government. The other one is from local government. And let's see what we do. For the central government, there's different ways you can get the allowance. Like we working mothers, you can get the employee allowance. If you are a working mother, no jobs, you can get the third one, an employee allowance. If your baby is in the infant daycare, you can get the infant daycare allowance. If you are on the retention leave, you can get the fourth one. So depending on your situation, you can get a different kind of, allowance, money. Okay. After I said about the central government, let's talk about the local ones. The local ones, we can separate it into two parts. One is the money given to the normal families. The other one is to the poor families, which is the economic disadvantaged ones. It's a lot, so I did not really translate it to you. But for the local governments, if you see how many, wait. If you see how many words there are, you know which one is the best one? Where you want to see, where you want to, be. Taipei, yes, sure. Taipei government have more things. More money you can earn. That's the reason a lot of people like to move to Taipei. Well, I don't know whether we are the rich city, but we do a lot. Okay. So the left part is for normal families. The left part is for high-risk families. So depending on your situation, you can apply different monies. Okay. And well, new couples do not want to have babies. You know what our government do? you have baby, you can get 20,000 once the baby is born. And we have a policy is 祝你好运. Okay, hope you can get pregnant. So depending on your city, different policies we are using. And how about not exactly the money to the people? How about to the non-government organizations? Okay, from the central government, you see a lot of words, but basically that's the money given to the organization to buy different facilities. Okay. And how about for local government? What local government do? Wow, that's a lot. But I give the example of the last one. The Head Start project at preschoolers' home, because I joined that also. In Taiwan nowadays, there are a lot of new immigrant parents come to get married here. So for them, I mean the mothers do not really speak Mandarin. We have volunteers to go to their home, send the service directly to their families, and to read stories with their kids, and it works out well. Okay. And also, since 2012, the Children's Bureau got the Public Welfare Lottery reward. Okay, that's very important because where the money come from? Come from the lottery. That's good. Okay, and we did a lot for all these 6 items. And for the second one is about the parent-child center. That's what I want to say more to you. Because my school, I mean, I'm in charge of that. I'm the CEO of one of that. Okay? And the child care resource centers, we meet different children's families' needs and did all these things. Okay. For example, some, kids live far away from the city. What we can do to, give them more services? We have the toy tour bus to go to even some high mountains. And once we go over there, we open up the door of the bus, and there's toys there. And some of our, maybe social workers, maybe some of our preschool teachers will do the drama show there, or read the stories to them, or play the toys with them, or even you can borrow the toys from the tour bus. And next week you exchange the toys with us. So we have a lot of volunteer training. And somebody will also, because there's a lot of toys, you should separate by the ages and the purposes. That's what we do. Okay, about the parent-child center, we really do a good job over here. Totally in Taipei, there are 13 parent-child centers here. And later, I really hope that I can have a little bit time to show you more pictures about this. And for the parent-child center, we do not really care the kids for you, but we encourage you bring your kids to play with us. So the space is very big, and depending on the kids' age, we have different toys and teaching materials. Whoever want to be here, everything is free, and we have different activities every day. Okay, so it's good. And for New Taipei City, this is very important to support the new parents, especially they have new babies. The infant daycare center. Okay? What we do, this is, in New Taipei City, the infant daycare center, each of the center, there's about 60 to 70 babies there. Okay? And everybody asks about the price. How about the price? The price is good. As you can see that if you pay a private nanny, it's about 20,000. But if you send the baby into the BOT infant daycare center, it's almost half of the price. Okay, and how many infant daycare centers in New Taipei City? 43. That means a lot, but still not enough. Okay, that's what they are doing there, and the ratio there is about 1.5. But the infants, some of that, the ratio is 1.4. That means one adult take care of 5 infants or toddlers. Okay. How about in Taipei City? In Taipei City, later I hope I can have chance to share with you because we have, I'm in charge of one of these also. And the infant daycare center's kids is about 40 to 45. So the size is not as big as the New Taipei cities. And the price is a little bit higher than the earlier one, but still very good. Especially if you are, at-risk families, your kids maybe, do not need to pay any money. That help out the high-risk families a lot. And so later I will share with you the Neihu Infant Daycare Center. And since the price is good, but not enough, space for all these young people. So the brand new thing is the last one. Taipei City Community Public Nanny Daycare Center. So everybody hopes that the nanny can be in their community, close to their family. So we lower the ratio. It's 3.10. Okay, so it means 3 adults take care of 10 babies. So very little, tiny infant daycare centers. Okay. That's what we are doing, and you will see more next year. And about the friendly ground, well, our government let all public or private daycare centers, if they have space, share with the community members. So all the place is safe. You open for a few hours, share the toys with the kids with their parents. That's what we do. Okay, this is the logo. 育儿友善园. It means very friendly, very safe, no money be charged. Please come to here to play. Yes. And the Children's Welfare Service Center. This is very popular in different areas in Taiwan. So we have some place and some facilities and libraries for kids and their parents to come to use. Child and Adult Service Center. As what we said earlier, totally in Taiwan there's 36 of that. Okay. Different kind of services. And the last one, 2 child care models, home-based and center-based. Okay. As you can see here, the public one, the private one, and the nannies, that's how much money you need to pay. As you can see that the earlier the kids, the more money you need to spend. It's very expensive. But the nannies, that's what we really need. And we are so worried about if we send our kids to the nannies, will that be safe? Do we know that they are somebody supervise them? Okay, that's what we do. Remember the year 2015? That's a very important year. Because you can see that we have a system which is called Family Child Care Service Center. It was being called the Community Babysitter Support and Supervision Network. Such a long name, okay? Anyway, why I say it is so important? Because the government invests the money to this system. And what the system do? First, they help out to train the nannies. Second, they help to match the nannies with the parents. Third, they help out to supervise the nannies. And all the nannies need to be trained, need to be registered under this system. So we all know where the nannies are, okay? And we give the support by the ones have the name on the system. And also, okay, that's it. See the number of that? Take care of babies number increase in these days. So I say the year is so important. And the professional trained nannies join this system. So everybody is on the same track, okay? Okay. And whether the parents are satisfied for this system, okay, this is a report. Over 60% parents and nannies are satisfied, okay? And how about the babysitters? And how about the infant daycare centers? Okay, all the reports say, yes, we are satisfied. And wow, did you remember the year I say? 2015? That's the year we have a lot of babies born. And that's the year a lot of BOT and private infant daycare increased in this year. Okay? And about the parent satisfaction and the needs toward nanny child care service, yes, they are satisfied. Okay? And also, what the parents want to have. What do parents want to have? Okay, like this. Parents want to have more parent-child activity space. Where we live is too tiny, too small, just like Hong Kong. Everybody want to have place to play with their kids. Okay, we need space, okay? And also, the parents want to have affordable child care services. And the parents want to have more messages about how to take care of kids. And especially for the 0 to 2, the parents hope that the government increase the child care allowance, give us more money, okay? And build up more affordable infant daycare centers. Conclusion. As you can see that what I said earlier, there's more and more family child care service centers, home-based centers, infant daycare centers. It looks so good. But if you count, you can notice that the total kids age between 0 to 2 years, okay, the child care coverage is less than 15%. Okay, still not enough. So for the future perspective, that is to create more universal, affordable, multi-style characteristics to protect infant safety and caring needs, to achieve the parents' balance between work and family. Okay. And if you are interested in how about the Taiwan child care policy compared to the OECD countries, I have a paper writing on that, so you can check on the Google and you can get it. Okay. And 2 more minutes. Okay. See the parent-child center. Okay, quick. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, I mean, I don't know how much larger than here. Okay. So you can see the facilities. I just go through the pictures. Okay. Different activities, different spaces, and normal ones, special events, and DIY, cooking, science, okay, drama show, drama play, linkages with special aid, with a nanny system, with a counselor, with the family centers, whatever you can think, we work with them together. And about our daycare center, infant daycare center. Okay. Okay, that's our space. The middle, okay, the kitchen, and the for 0 to 2 to 8 months. Okay, middle, and under 2. Okay, thanks for your listening.